One.
Hold on.
We live. It's all good. It's all good. Lee, talk to me, man. What's your favorite Nolan movie?
Switch it. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. Your
Just
camera's
your
off.
cam.
Camera. Yeah.
It's asking me to switch to a different input.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Discord, my brother.
What's
Discord
my-
is the worst app ever.
What's my favorite Christopher Nolan movie? I would say Interstellar for sure. By far. By far.
There you go.
Bro, no funny shit. I think Memento might be in my top 3 Nolans.
Yeah.
I love that film.
That's a good movie.
Bro, I've been so off on movies, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But
movies
I'm a movie guy.
I've been on the shows though. The Penguin. Did you guys watch the Penguin?
I'm not
Nah,
done.
I want to start it.
You didn't watch Penguin?
Nah.
Wildin', bro.
Oh,
Wallahi, one of the greatest series. It's HBO, bro. HBO, fam. You gotta be on that, bro.
Yeah,
HBO
Max.
still. What's that? The heck? What's this American
MJ.
term, bro?
That's the app.
HBO
That's the
Max.
app
Yeah.
for HBO.
MJ, we have a different thing.
Oh.
We have
Yeah.
the Big
I have
Macs.
sponsors. I have
Big Macs.
sponsors. I have
Yeah, come on,
sponsorships. I have sponsorships, man.
Wait, Chris, talk for a second. I want to make sure we can hear you.
Testing. Y'all hear me?
There you go. There
yeah,
you
we
go.
hear you.
Yeah, I had to switch my input and output.
There you go.
Cool.
It's
Welcome back,
not an
Chris.
11-11 podcast without freaking all these audio issues, right?
Of course,
Yeah, it's not.
of course. It's
It's
a
not.
classic moment.
That's 11 on level lore.
Chris, welcome
real.
back. Dropped a masterclass last week. We have to bring you back.
Mhm.
It's a big
Mhm.
week. So just want to say thank you for coming back, man.
Of course.
Glazing.
Y'all having me back.
Come on, man.
And before we even start, I actually want to get your opinion on a couple things because I know you're a big soccer guy. You've played. Lee's been raving about your talent, so we know your body. We know what you're on. So,
Of course.
we want to talk to you about last week's court case quickly. Brother AMJ here, he was put on homie court because of some transgressions that happened during soccer runs, where basically there were 3 teams,
Yeah.
A, B, and C. And as I was one of the captains to choose players for Team A, I chose AMJ as my first pick. And he ended up, because we were on a bit of a losing streak and he wasn't happy with the team, my first pick left me and went to another team. So, and he gave us back one of the worst players there. And then we went on another losing streak. And then he attempted to come back on our team and say, hey, I can play goalie for you guys. And I said, no, get out of here. You left us. So I just want to know, was I going too far or who was in the wrong here? From your objective point of view.
I'm not gonna repeat the whole story.
No,
but
it's just cliff notes. Cliff notes. We just want
Is it missing some details?
Nah, not really.
That's notes. We did find him guilty though, so whatever you say, it's okay.
Yo, listen,
he's already found him guilty.
I see what Ace is doing. He's trying to put me and Chris against each other, bro. This is
Oh,
me and him have the
no,
same
no.
mindset.
He doesn't know this is a big link up. He doesn't know
No,
this is a big link up right now.
It's Gabrielle and Saliba here. Me and Chris, right?
Exactly. This is the partnership.
These guys have no idea, man.
Alright.
Don't let them. They're trying. This is their tactics, for Chris. This is their tactics. Put us against each other. Okay. We're
We just need
cheating.
your
Dark
opinion.
arts.
Just need your opinion, Chris.
To answer the question, I would side with you, Ace. You get picked,
Man.
you gotta honor that. You gotta
Honor
honor the
that.
selection.
First pick. And
Listen,
First
I
pick,
have
too.
high achievements. I want to win trophies and
Aspirations.
I
Win.
want PT. I want PT. I want 90 minutes. 90 minutes every game. Okay.
Hey, he
MJ?
has his demands.
Speaking of 90 minutes. Sorry,
There's
Chris.
some Arsenal players who have left to go win. You're stepping into that mold.
No.
want
Don't
that
put me with
company?
that one. Don't
You
put
want
me
that
with
company?
No. Yo, but that is a big company. And to be fair, Chris, that company is pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie. Some top ballers. Thierry Henry, like
decorated
Sanchez,
ballers, yeah.
Percy. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Chill.
Left with trophies.
But yeah, AMJ, as you were saying, you were speaking of 90 minutes. Another case of homie court.
What happened?
AMJ,
Man?
you are on trial again. Another
What the heck?
transgression.
Yo,
Silence.
am I Diddy?
Silence
What's
in the
going on
courtroom.
here, man?
Silence in the courtroom.
Silence in the court. Silence in the court.
Lee,
Oh my
Chris,
God.
you will be the judges. I'll be stating my case. So, in our men's league,
Can I? Do I have rights?
judges,
Can I
judges,
call,
judges,
can I call a lawyer?
judges,
Like,
judges, can
every
you tell him
week
to
is-
stop? Judges.
All right,
please.
man.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
So, in our Sunday league team, we don't have a lot of us, and we're trying to win the league. This is our first season playing after so long out. AMJ, usually one of the leaders in the teams, leader in the dressing room, leader on the pitch, wants to play 90 minutes. And he RSVP'd earlier this week saying, I'll be there. I'll make it. The rest of the team's not coming. I'll be there. And I said, yes. Our Van Dijk. I was raving about him last week.
Van Dijk.
Oh my
He
God.
messaged 2 hours before the game.
It was
I
not 2
can't
hours.
make it.
It was
I
at 2
can't
p.m. The
make
game
it.
was at 8. No,
I
I said
can't make
reason.
it.
Huh?
He left us in the mud. And I just want to know, my question to the judges is,
It depends on what is the
Should-
reasoning.
should I bring him back next week or should we
Yes,
sack him?
It depends
Should
on
we
the
trade
reasoning.
him?
Let's hear AMJ's. Let's hear AMJ's case.
No, okay, thank you. First of all, I'm going to be contacting my lawyers. I did not think these allegations would be public, so I do
Right.
believe I should be getting a settlement because there's a mistrial
Wow.
in terms of
Public
this was
defamation
public,
of character.
defamation, which I will be coming back to court
countersuit.
for in
I'm
the
so
future.
offended.
Countersuit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
offended.
However, in my contract, I did with my agent. Shout out to Hassan. We have spoke about timing and with contract situations in terms of eligible playing
Objection.
time.
Your Honor, he's
and,
not getting to the point.
Contractual time
Let
and
him
times
finish.
played, positions played, and time played. Okay, and
Right.
I have admitted in the past that I'm not going to be able to make a certain time due to personal reasons.
Correct.
And due to personal reasons, and I am a Canadian, and under the Employment Safety, Health, and Rights of Freedom, we are eligible to sick days and family personal leave.
It's
There you
woke
go.
nonsense.
Thank you.
Woke
And,
nonsense.
You know what? This is an easy case. Ruling in AMJ's favor. This is so easy.
Yeah.
Shut
Thank you.
case.
Thank you.
2 hours
Shut
before
up.
the
Okay,
game?
here.
Come on, I'll
2
see you
hours
next
before
week.
the game?
Yeah. It's
see you.
1-1. It's 1-1.
I'll see you
An
next
airtight
week.
defense.
However, also due to seniority, that you kind of can get on the old guys. You know what I mean? 10-year player for 11
Come
on 11
on.
Sunday League.
Come on.
I think I could show whatever I want.
A decade of consistency. A decade of consistency.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
you called him Van Dyke, so
That's what I'm
This
saying,
is a
man.
big player in our team, and
he can miss a game for personal reasons.
You can miss
Yeah, I'm getting the Ozil treatment. What the heck?
I feel like you let us down.
Tony
today,
Adams
man.
here. What's the flip? This is gonna be some free Palestine stuff, bro. What the heck?
Aubameyang.
Don't bum me, bro. This guy's
Example
trying
out
to
of
put me trade on my own.
We're-
It's because the contract too big.
We're
Contract. I'm too
Yeah,
big for the club.
we're
Chris.
But I wanna
trying to
confirm-
push him out the
Signed
club.
thing.
But I want to confirm you don't have malaria, though. I want to confirm that. You don't have
I
malaria.
don't have malaria, man.
Yeah.
This guy Aubameyang, bro. God damn, I almost forgot about
Alright.
that. I miss Aubameyang.
Yeah,
Me
by
too.
the way,
Now.
Chad said he pulled the AMJ Kings in real life, but swiftly moving on. I just want to get to the football, and I feel like I want to start with the only place to start. I know we have Chris here, but there was a big game this weekend, and for me, I used to think North London Derby was the best game in England. It's not. Chelsea Tottenham is always straight comedy, goals. You'll see everything that you want in that game. So for me, I think that's the most fun game to watch for a neutral. Tottenham went up 2.
Yeah.
It looked like they had motion. It looked like, they were out of that bad patch losing against all the bad teams, but beating like the big dogs. Chelsea came back and started wilding out. So they ended up winning 4-3. Chris, what's your take on the game?
I mean, the commentator said it once they started conceding. It felt all very Spursy. Like some of the penalties that were given, just rash challenges.
both of them terrible.
Both of them, no discipline. Like the Basuma one, the Papi Sarr one, like as clear, as blatant as you could possibly.
No argued. I never seen
Banged
that
to
many
rights.
penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 2 right there that are easy. And yeah, Chelsea just have like a really, at this moment, they're just in top form, really dynamic attack, just really potent, and they're just firing. Like they got so many goals in that team, and Spurs have been leaking goals. They've been very erratic. I feel like the morale is not great over there right now with Big Ange. Yeah, it was kind of inevitable. Like they weren't going to hold that lead.
Yo, Sadiq's losing it on Twitter. I don't know if y'all keeping up.
Bro,
He's losing it. Everybody here, you know,
Check on your
I feel
Tottenham
like
friends.
the majority of our listeners know who Sadiq is by now. If you don't, like, you're definitely not listening. But Sadiq literally recently tweeted that I'm literally considering a new club. Like, this is I'm at my peak a lot. Well, no, and he was being that serious. You know what Sadiq is serious. You know?
No
it
way.
back. I tweeted it back.
Yeah, I seen that. He called it recent.
Wait, wait.
Bro, I love that monkey video.
Wait, do you guys think? Do you guys think Ange should he be in the hot seat at all?
Bro, it's Tottenham, man. It's Tottenham, bro. They did it with Mourinho. They did it with Antonio Conte. You have the top manager, it's going to be Spurs, okay? If you have a shit manager, it's going to be the same output. What is the difference, Allah? What's the difference, brother?
I will say,
honestly, no, it's sorry. What's the point talking about it? We're gonna have the same conversation every year. This is Tottenham. This is known as Tottenham. Like,
it looked like they turned a new corner.
Why are we talking like this is brand new? Like, we're used to this, bro. No, man.
I mean,
they always do it. They turn up against City. This is a repeat. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
we've been here, done that.
It looked like they were developing something special in the beginning of his tenure. Like when he first started, they had the new manager bounce. His ideas were like very visible, and they seemed to be embraced by the squad. Like they were playing very free flowing football, very attacking. You know, the aggressiveness of their offense, the high line, all that stuff. But the criticism with him is that he just never had like a good plan B. I mean, there are a lot of managers who are guilty of that, but yeah, we know one in particular. But
we'll get to him.
Yeah, like
we'll get to him.
What's like, I don't know the specific record, but it was really bad for the Spurs second half of last year. They just dropped so many points, and it's just kind of continued. They've just been so up and down. There's just no consistency.
Well, I'd have they been up and down? So let me read off their recent results. 4-3 Chelsea they lost to. 1-0 they lost to Bournemouth. 1-1 to Fulham. 2-2 to Roma. They beat City 4-0. 2-1 they lost to Ipswich. They lost 3-2 to Galatasaray. 4-1 to Aston Villa. They beat 2-1 City. They lose 1-0 to Crystal Palace. I mean, they lose. So I don't know. I don't know what this team is on. I have no idea what this team is on. But I will say, like, I know he should be in the hot seat for a different reason, not tactically, just behaviorally. Like, I don't understand either of those penalties. Like, if I'm the manager of Tottenham, they're both not playing next game. I mean, Masuma's suspended, so he can't play next game. But
deserved.
Two of them,
Star Wars is crazy.
They need a vacation. Bro. They both need a vacation because Caicedo has the ball. Caicedo's running towards the ball. The ball's going out of bounds. There's nobody in the box. He has nobody to cross it to. He's not even going to get to it. And you slide tackle. Enzo is facing was it Enzo or Petronetto?
I think.
Or which one?
Oh, it's Cole Palmer. The second penalty. It's Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's facing his corner flag. He's facing the corner flag. And you just...
It was so extra.
Clip him. Like, I didn't get it.
And it was the edge of the box. It wasn't like he was in the box.
Bro, I didn't get it.
Baseline.
I didn't get either penalty. I didn't get it. But
it was shocking.
It just felt like Tottenham gave up,
it's
too.
In their identity, man.
Low-key, he could have... No bullshit. He could have saved that Panenka, too. He could have saved that,
easily.
Fraser Forster.
Keeper,
he's shocking.
Forster.
He is shocking.
He's had good games. He's had good games for them.
No,
bro, he could have saved that. He could have saved that.
What was the score when Romero went out with an injury?
I
will say,
I forgot.
That's like a valid. I know, like making adjustments when your best defender, has to remove himself from the game. Like that's always tough. Like that happened to us when what was it? It was Gabriel versus Liverpool. Like having to adjust when you lose a top defender.
Yeah, it was 2-0. Difficult. 2-0 for them. So
it's 2-0.
But
it's tough.
You know, if he stays in, is a different game. Maybe.
But Tottenham, I think they should be faulted because how do both your center backs come back for this game and they both go out? You know what I mean? Like, are you rushing your players back? Like, people talk about Van de Ven all the time. Guys, hamstrings are like meat on the bone falling off. Like, you ever see those guys from down south cooking brisket?
If it don't fall off the bone, it's free.
Yeah, it's free. That's what I'm saying. Bro, that guy, man, like, they have a bunch of players with ability. That's when I look at Tottenham. I see a bunch of players with ability. To me, it looks like the coach is not putting all the pieces together properly. Like, you have Madison, you have Son, you have Solanke, who was a goal scorer last season.
Yeah, you know Madison didn't start today, but I don't know why. He didn't start. Like, you have all these athletic midfielders.
Yeah, I feel like Madison has the best injury record. This guy's always injured.
Yeah. So injury prone.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Small margins.
yeah,
Like I
So
know
what we think, y'all? Chelsea, they're a
Sun
contender for
chance.
real?
our
Mm.
Let me tell you.
Oh,
Can I tell you something real quick before
go
anybody
on,
answers that
go on.
question?
I'm happy he's not here
Yeah.
today. I'll be honest.
So he came on the pod really quickly, and I know he's gonna be mad for exposing, but this is what you
He
get
was
for
here?
Yeah, this is what he gets for all that KDB hate. He was
Oh.
in here and he said, "Hey, I need you to push an agenda. We're not contenders yet. We're just chilling right now. We're just oh my
Shut
god."
up, man.
Doesn't he get on y'all for not speaking with your chest and
Full of
like claiming
shit.
to
Oh yeah.
like if you're good enough, go for the title. If you're good enough, if you really believe in your team, this, that, and the third. Oh man, sickening. But are they for
It's
real?
always
What do you
easy to
think?
say that when you're on the outside.
He said we're just chilling. We're just chilling. Oh, my bad. He tried to repeat the whole Boxing Day thing. Come on, man. That's my bar.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
You know
Your
one
whole
thing I'll
Chris,
give him
Chris.
though?
I got everybody saying the Boxing Day thing. See y'all
Yeah.
Boxing Day.
Mhm.
This guy, man. One thing I want to give to Enzo Maresca though, like I did hear them talk about it in one of his early interviews. He was talking about, well, actually, it was a training video of Chelsea's training video. He was talking about something that I preached for a long time. Well, back in the day, where a lot of us Ace we used to talk about playing with joy, and he's obviously expressing that to the players. Hold on.
it.
Because be honest, Ace, these guys for kids, for
But
a
they're
lot
happy,
of new
bro.
faces,
They're happy, bro.
they're happy, they're comfortable, they
enjoying
don't
it.
feel the
Having fun.
pressure of the badge, which
They're
we've
having
seen in
fun.
the past with a couple new players that came in. All these Chelsea guys are comfortable, relaxed. Even the guys coming off the bench they know what they're doing. They're relaxed. They're happy. They're excited. They're moving forward with the ball. They don't feel that like that. They don't have that second thought of doing things. You know, they're just like they're going for it kind of thing. You know, they don't regret decisions they do on the pitch. Like they're just comfortable with it.
Y'all
you know,
know,
so,
y'all know I'm a man of my word. Y'all
Huh?
know that. So I do want to issue an apology.
to who?
Enzo
Jackson?
Fernandez.
Oh yes.
Yeah, to be fair, no, we have to give most flowers. Remember when we asked him about the lineup?
Yep.
That's
This
right.
is the lineup.
That's
This is
right.
the lineup. So I give you
That's
that
right.
more. You see, Mo, remember, I always call you out, okay? Where I need you to do the same thing back.
Yeah.
waste man.
No, I owe him an apology. I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. I mean, it took a year and a half, but this is what we've been waiting for. Like, this is the Enzo that they paid for the last, 10 games, 10, 15 games. This is what I've been waiting for. So, all right, you proved me wrong.
At the same time, this wasn't there before, so we also have to be honest about it. Just because it came good doesn't mean that we were wrong before.
Absolutely,
right?
but it's been enough. I've watched him enough now where I'm like, yeah, I got it. He got it.
Yeah, but you have to give the flowers when it's deserved, right?
100%.
He's definitely 100% earned it.
And
arm back too, like.
And hold on. Did you say and I know Mo enjoyed that apology, but did you just say that I owe apology to Nicholas Jackson, his biggest supporter, his biggest fan?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Best striker in the league?
Bro.
Is he the best striker in the league?
He's not the best striker in the league, but he's somebody that.
That's what Chelsea fans say. He's the best striker in the league on form right now.
They wouldn't agree with him today. He played terrible today. He played terrible today. But
I'm at all-time Mo Glazer right now. He said this last year too. Hold on.
Yeah.
Listen, I remember everything. Everything is there. My memory is not the greatest. People say I have dementia on my streams, but when it comes to like a lot of 11 clips, Mo was on the money. He said give him a season. Also, he was doing the Drogba comparison where he said, remember Drogba's first season wasn't that good under Jose Mourinho.
He's not having a season.
I'm not saying he's Drogba. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's a big jump from his performance last season to this season when
people need to talk about other strikers, and I'll bring him up. He's on the same team. He got subbed in for him today. And Cuckoo, who fell off the face of the planet. And somebody needs to come to the stand.
Excuse me. What are you talking about? What are you talking
about? And
injuries,
Ace. That's Ace.
Let me.
Because
what are you trying to say? He's scoring goals every game he plays. You know that. Every game
against a Polish team.
Because
I never heard
Maresca's not letting him start in the Premier League.
He's not letting him start. He can't start.
Are you crazy?
First of all, here's one thing you can't. Hold on. Here's one thing you can't do. Here's one thing you can't do in terms of like you can't use the manager thing because this nigga Nicholas Jackson has started for 4 managers now. So it's clearly not the manager.
Yes, he's a preference.
No, he's not 4 people. He started for 4 managers.
You know, Nkunku's not a striker. He's not a striker. He plays in Cole Palmer's position. That's what he does.
Yeah.
And he's not better than Cole Palmer.
But in Leipzig, he's played up front. So
after the ACL,
Leipzig he played striker.
No, Lee's on the money. You actually have to be on the hot
didn't.
seat because there's a group of talent here.
Thank you.
He can't seem to fit it.
Bro,
he can't find his
the
spot.
talent cream rises to the top.
So
Get into the team.
He's scoring every game.
Bro,
Every
there's a lot of
game.
Ace. You told me he's one of the most versatile, and he still can't fit in the team.
What do you mean
Come
You told
on.
me he can play
fit?
left wing, right wing,
Thank
10,
you.
9, and he's
Thank
still
you.
not in it.
He's
And,
bro.
and,
And
He's
that
still
was my
Maresca's
problem.
playing a 4-2-3-1.
And that was my problem. That's why I was asking. I'm saying, where can he fit in? Why isn't Maresca playing him? But if they're winning,
Okay,
you
okay,
can't
hold
say
on, Ace.
shit.
Hold on, Ace. Is he better than Nico Jackson?
A striker? I think so. Yes,
Okay, is he better than Nani Madueke?
100%.
Yeah.
Is he better than Sancho?
100%.
Is he better than Pedro Neto?
No.
100%. I think he's better than every player on that team but
You-
Cole Palmer.
You digging deeper. You digging deep. Then why he ain't playing? I just named like 6
coach's
people.
decision. Coach's decision.
4 coaches. 4 coaches
What do
doesn't
you
want
mean
to play him.
4 coaches? He had an ACL. He just came back. You know that.
No, he didn't.
This is
just
his
come
first
back.
season playing.
He's
back last
he's
season.
been back and forth.
He's
No,
been back.
barely,
First of all,
barely.
it's December. We're about to be
He
in
came in
I
January.
just think the
halfway to last
injuries
season, so
disrupted
he
his
was
rhythm.
yeah.
I think it's hard
100%.
to come to a new league and a new team and then be injured straight away for like a long
man.
period of time.
That's
Listen,
true.
You can make excuses if you want to. They
Disagree.
told us.
Strongly
Ace told us what he was one of the most versatile forwards in Europe, and can't get into a 10th place Chelsea, a 4th place Chelsea. It doesn't matter which Chelsea. He can't get in.
That's
So
true.
if you want to say he has good games in the Conference League, cool. But
Has
he's
he
not better than
gotten a
anybody.
chance? Has
And
he
I-
gotten a
and
chance?
I-
I hear you.
Yeah,
He
he
got.
has. He has.
He's never started.
Enzo has tried every lineup.
You don't
He hasn't
remember
started
when
the
he
Premier
started
League this season.
Hold on.
The
You
Premier
don't.
League this season.
Yes, he did. He played
He's
against
working out
City,
for them.
and Rico Lewis locked his ass up. What are you talking about?
I missed
What
that
you talking
game.
about?
I missed that game.
What you talking about? He did start. He started the first game of the season.
Ah, bro. First
Enzo
game of the
Maresca.
season.
We played Chelsea the first game of the season.
Manchester City. That's
correct.
the litmus test. Okay.
1,000 points to Slither and AC lost. He lost.
Wow.
Okay?
I don't know.
Wow.
I
And
disagree.
I'm not Slytherin, by the way, my nigga. I'm Ravenclaw, nigga. Get that shit
You're
right. I'm Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
Ravenclaw.
not.
nigga.
I'm not held to this point. I want to ask Chris a
Get
question.
that shit right, nigga.
Did you see Enzo Maresca's comments about Nani?
No, I didn't.
Mhm.
And let me just paraphrase. Basically, he was saying, I like Nani. He's a good player, but he doesn't do enough. He literally called him out. He said, basically, once he scores a goal, he gets happy. The next game, he doesn't do good. And
That's
it's always
true.
like
Yeah.
this with him.
This is a
true.
fact. Yeah.
So because of that, I
Inconsistent.
want him to improve. And he called him out on this publicly, press conference. I don't know. Chris, what do you think about
I
a
like
coach
that.
saying,
Yo, okay, no. You know who's the last coach that I can think of off the top of my head who did that? Phil
Pep.
Jackson, one of the greatest NBA
Pep-
coaches of
Pep
all
did it
time.
last
He used to
year.
call
Jackson.
out Kobe Bryant. He used to call out Shaq public. He used to call out what's the Rick, whatever I forgot
Rick
his name now.
Fox?
Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, bro. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You guys are become
Yeah.
so soft. Wallahi.
I'm not
Like,
complaining.
why
I just
not?
want to know.
if he's not working on his game, he's not getting better.
think it's a
He's not doing
delicate
it in private,
balance.
because clearly they had that conversation in private.
He asked
Why
Chris,
can't he do that
nigga.
public?
Yeah.
No, you said it. There is a delicate balance to it. I think it is sensitive, but these managers are spending every day with these players. They know what makes them tick. They know if it's public criticism that gets them motivated and starting to perform better, then they'll do that. And I don't really have an issue with what he said. Like if you're inconsistent, there's no problem calling that out.
Okay,
As
Chris.
a player, you're going to hear that, and you're going to push yourself to be more consistent.
Perfect
Second-
answer, Chris. And I want to segue that to Arteta and Arsenal. And do you think Arteta should be
Yeah, Ace is
calling out
cold.
players?
Ace is cold, y'all. He's
Because
cold.
there are
No, yeah, he came
there are some
ready.
players. I just want to clarify. There are some players in this team, mostly our forwards, who
Mm,
Mhm.
need to get
Oh, we
called
know
out.
who.
Have every
We know
single
who.
one except Saka.
I'll never
Every
call him out.
Havertz.
No, he's never called out Havertz. What the fuck?
I'll
Havertz.
never call it Havertz.
He's
Havertz.
never
why-
called out
hold
Havertz.
on,
He's
what are you
defending
doing?
his
What are you
signing.
doing? What are you doing, Ace? What you doing, Ace? Why you want Arteta to call out Havertz? Why?
Because
Why?
he's not performing.
You like him. You like him. You
I
like him.
I like him. Sure.
Your stocks are in, no?
Sure.
Yeah, you bought the stocks.
I li-
You was telling me I'm crazy. You
I
said
li-
I don't know what you're
I
talking
said
about.
I like him.
What do you
That's
like
it.
about him?
Period. That was it. That was end of sentence. But let's let
I'm
Chris
on your
answer.
ass today, Ace.
Let's-
I'm
let's
on your
let-
ass today.
I'm trying to produce and you're trying to attack me. So let me
Nah.
land. Let me land.
AMJ, don't let him get away with this Havertz
Let me
stuff.
land. No,
I'm
bro.
ready,
Chris,
I'm ready.
They called you
Chris,
crazy.
ready,
They
I'm
called
ready,
you
I'm
crazy.
ready.
Listen, ask
I'm ready,
the
I'm
man a
ready.
question.
I'm in gloves today.
Mhm.
Please, please.
What's the question?
Do you think
Yeah, what's the question,
Arteta
nigga?
or fans should be putting pressure on some of these players in this form because
Oh, absolutely.
anybody
Because of what was the last thought?
in particular? Oh, because of all the bad performance that we've had recently, our expectations, and this was supposed to be the year, and we're falling short for now. I still believe we can win the Premier League, right? But I just want to know: do you think there should be more pressure added to the players? Maybe that can help them.
I think, yeah, I think certain players, more players need to be held accountable. I think where we, as a fan base, there's a lot of like shyness around that to call out certain players who are our favorites. And I think it comes from this like weird overprotectiveness of Arteta. So by extension, no one is trying to call out Havertz because we know Havertz, the $65 million signing, who Arteta is under. I mean, he's under a lot of pressure to make that signing work, to make sure that signing works.
Yes.
Just think about it. We had all that budget allocated to a player who hasn't really performed or
Been it.
elevated our team to where we are trying to go. Like he was initially signed as a left 8. That obviously, as we saw last season, did not work at all. So now he's our center forward, but he's not. The center forward's not center forwarding like at all. He has like 1 goal, I think, in the last 8 games, and people just generally don't call him out. It's like this thing with Arteta, and then not wanting Chelsea fans to have one on us. But we just got to be honest about it. Like he's just. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's like shit or anything, but
Yes.
he's not like a number 1 option for a team trying to win a title.
I'm being honest.
Okay.
He can be a
AMJ,
decent backup.
insert my Havertz clip right here.
I see
And
it.
then keep going.
I got more. I got more. No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Arteta. No. Mikel Arteta, look at me, you idiot. You need a right back, right? You need a right back. While I play Havertz there, you dumbass. The flip. I play
Come
Thomas
on,
Partey
man.
there. Go play Havertz there, you
Oh my
idiots.
God,
Stupid.
that's killing
This guy
me.
is trying up new tactics. He's trying to mix it up. Or play Thomas Partey. I ain't got a right back. I ain't got a left back.
Declan
Go
Rice
play
right
Havertz there, you
back
dumbass.
today.
Go play Havertz there, you dumbass. The flip. Guy's a dumbass nigga, wallah. Don't get me started. Yeah, fam. You want to mix things up? Want to mix things up, right? You're
Wait.
confused? You're trying to figure it out?
Wait.
Go play him there, dumbass.
MJ,
Wallah.
what's your concern? What's your concern? Let's vocalize this. What's your
I
issue
don't
with
wanna
Arsenal?
repeat- No, Ace. Wallah, I'm not repeating myself. Wallah, I'm not doing that today.
All right.
Chris is here.
Let Chris-
He'll speak
Chris
for
is
me.
here,
Wallah,
Chris is
I'm
here.
not-
We'll also
Chris-
say-
I'm not repeating myself.
we'll also
Chris,
say
you're-
Havertz-
what-
We're not validating everything I've said because of one loss. Wallah, we're not. I've been
More
saying
on
this for consistent.
Havertz.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
I think, Lee, you know how I feel about Martinelli, and I think this
Loves
also has to do
Martinelli.
with Havertz. I think it's my favorite player on the team. I think he's scapegoated because people are afraid to hold Havertz accountable. Like today was a perfect
Ooh.
example with the offside decision.
Ooh.
You remember when Havertz was offside against Chelsea? We got a point from that game. He was offside on a set piece, and he got that goal to put us up 1-0. No one said anything. Martinelli's offside today. Not entirely his fault, in my opinion. And you see the reactions after the game. Everybody's just like getting their lumps in on him. It's his fault. It's his fault we didn't win. He's not good enough.
Smelly.
Yada yada yada. Exactly, Martin's whatever he calls it, Martin Smelly. But yeah, it's just
Martin
like
Smelly.
more of the team needs to be held accountable. Odegaard wasn't great today.
Mm.
The party right back experiment is just like you were saying it, and it's like it's
When has
awful.
it worked? When has it worked, Chris? Like
He
we've
missed-
never
he
seen a
missed
good
header
output out
today
of
that
it.
could have put us up 2-1.
Back
know you saw
to
that header.
back. Yeah, United
Mhm.
and
Did
today.
against United too.
I would
No one's
harp on
talking about that.
Partey though. I wouldn't harp on Partey.
No,
he's
today
been
is
good this season.
100%.
No, he's been good
No,
this
no.
season. No, he's been
But I
good this
don't
season.
care.
He's been
I
one of
don't
our best
care.
players this season for sure.
Okay, fine.
In the
Put it on
midfield, he's
Arteta
been
for being a
decent, but-
dumbass of playing him there, but whatever.
Y'all
For
gotta get
real,
on
that
it.
right-
Yeah.
The right back thing is just it's never worked. And you can't put Timber at left back. You see the consequences of when we do have, you want to have a strong-footed player on their natural side. So like we're much better when Timber's on the right. Every time he plays on the left, we just have this bias toward the right, like more than we already do.
Yeah.
And it's just costly with the right-footed players on the left side. Their natural tendency is going to obviously favor their right side. I think I had a big part in the having Martinelli be offside for that assist. Because you see Timber, like he takes a little bit too much time on that ball
Yeah.
because it's not his natural side. He like hesitates and then he plays it. He lets Robinson and the center back come forward, and now Martinelli's offside. I don't think that happens.
Chris, who is the main culprit of today? And you changed I seen the picture of the group chat. Who's the main culprit? And what is the new statement? Come on.
The main culprit. He's been the main culprit. It's Mikel Arteta.
Hmm.
Ace disagrees with you, but lay it down.
I'm
though.
so
Ace
happy
disagrees
this
with you.
man-
I
Like,
agree.
lay it down.
I
Because-
agree
Oh no, come on. You agree, Ace?
that Mikel
I've been
Arteta got this
patient.
game wrong. Yes.
Oh, okay,
I've been
okay. No,
patient.
he's
I think
gonna
there
keep
have been a lot
going.
of- There have been a lot of things that haven't gone our way this season. The injuries. Every team deals with injuries, but when they have when you get a higher number of them, it's not ideal. Like not having Gabriel today. that channel run by Jimenez, if Gabriel's there, does that goal go in? Probably not. The red cards, those were ridiculous. But with Arteta, he's just like I've always said, he's such a conditional manager. Like everything has to be perfect for us to play decently. And as soon as there's like one absence or two absence, you put Partey at right back. He just gets the balance of the team so wrong, like so often. And like playing players out of position instead of taking risks with, maybe play
Lewis
Lewis
Skelly.
Skelly at left
Yeah.
back. Yeah. Keep Timber on the right. Play the 35, what was he, 35 mil Marino? Play the $35 million
We'll bring him up soon.
midfielder in his role. Like start him, put Declan at the 6. Instead we have Jorginho. Like, he's just getting the squad. It's just all a
Bro, I
symptom
love
of the
AMJ,
poor
bro.
squad building. It's all a symptom of the poor squad building. And his plan B and plan C they're just not it.
Okay.
I mean, he's the one disrupting with the balance, like you mentioned, right? And he doesn't have a plan B to fix that balance because we already know football 11-on-11. Like you need balance on any squad. Doesn't matter if you play 5-on-5, 3-on-3, fucking 4, whatever you play, whatever type of football you play, there has to be the right balance. My nigga, Partey at right back has never worked out. We all watched the game. Arteta, you're not the only person that watches the game. We all watch it. We've seen it. You've done it last season, and you said no more. Okay? He's the one that said no more. It's not us. It's not anybody else. He said no more, and he does it. He repeats it again and again. Fair enough. You have injury issues. Ben White's injured, but figure it out, my nigga. Figure it out. Havertz,
we can't create chances either. Like in open play, we can't create chances at all.
You're lending into the narrative right now. I don't like this, Chris.
It's not a narrative. It's truth.
It's true. Like you can look at stats.
Look at the XG.
We're supposed to say this in private.
Was 0.3
We're supposed to say this in private.
And
this is what's wrong with Arsenal. This is wrong with Arsenal.
Yeah, like our set piece XG obviously is great. Like that's the thing with us this season. That's what equalized the game for us today.
Yeah.
Outside of set pieces, who we should bestow all the credit to Nicholas Jover. We can't create chances in open play. We saw the same thing against United. We saw the same thing today. It takes like brilliance from individuals instead of just like a fundamental philosophy from Arteta for us to create chances. Like took a Martinelli cross to get us a game winner that obviously didn't count, but it's just ridiculous.
No, but okay, no,
you know what's crazy?
Don't this. Hold on.
Let me say one thing.
Right.
Personally, I've never understood our infatuation with crosses. I'm not talking about set pieces, just crosses in general and open play when our tallest players, aka our center backs, are not in the box. So if we're gonna play the cross thing, Havertz is not good in the air. No one can lie to me and tell me that. Nobody can lie to me and tell me that. Because
he was last season.
I think he is good in the air.
No. You wanna know why? I think he's good with fighting for balls. But when it comes to aggressively attacking balls, like off crosses, I don't love him personally.
He's just a defender. I'll be honest.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
That was his thing last
season.
He
is.
Like
you guys are expecting something from someone who ain't got it, bro.
He's annoying when it comes to aerial crosses. But my general point is, one sec, Arf. My general point is, I think if we're gonna do that cross thing, let's sign somebody who's really, really good aerially. Like we need multiple players like that.
No, Ace. Wallahi, you cannot do that, man. Because we said this for so long. This tactic, whatever's been going on, has been happening since Arteta came in. No, it's been a thing. They've been crossing the ball. Gabriel Jesus, a little miskin guy in the little box, kept crossing them. We're like, my nigga, what are you guys doing? Sign a number 9, maybe who can finish it. It's nothing new, Ace. I don't know why you guys are like all of a sudden just jumping on this train. Like, oh my God, we need a number 9. Don't do that today. Do me a favor, everybody, and everybody in the world. Don't do that anymore. No, because you guys, no, you did not. Because I got mad at that, and y'all niggas,
what are you talking about?
No, you guys all ignored it. Because I got on Mikel Arteta.
Don't let him gaslight you, AMJ.
Speak clearly.
I got on Mikel Arteta for prioritizing Mikel Merino. Who the flip wants to sign Mikel Merino?
I agree with you.
The man prioritized him this summer as a priority signing. Okay,
I agree.
He hyped it up. He said Snapchat, whatever geisha. Sorry, whatever. Edit. Whatever they were doing, that's Guanin. Okay, he made it a big deal. Mikel Merino's our number 1 signing this summer. It wasn't even California. It was Mikel Merino. We are down. We're down a right back. We're down a couple of defenders, and we need midfielders. You could have played Declan Rice at CDM. Could have played Mikel Merino. Even when we're struggling with injuries, your most priority signing is a midfielder that you don't want to even play. He's not even coming off the bench sometimes.
No,
That
that doesn't make
Crazy.
sense. But honestly, I think I was saying this in the summer as well. I believed that they were setting up for a big forward signing, just the way the window was going. Okay, center back out of the way, midfielder out of the way. We got the big forward coming at the end.
No.
They lied to us, and that's when I was
Lied to
critical
Sesko,
of
but they
our
didn't do it.
They were
transfer.
never in. They were never in. Remember, we had this conversation with Sadiq. There was opportunities to sign strikers, and we'll talk about for other clubs too. If Tottenham needed a striker,
Strikers
they
are
had the opportunity
wingers,
to sign
just
better
an
striker.
attacker.
It was funny. Tottenham actually went out to go sign a striker when they lost a big one a couple summers ago. We had multiple opportunities to sign good strikers this summer, and we never even went for one of them. We prioritized the defender and a midfielder, which midfielder doesn't even play. Come on.
No. The shining light on all of this is Isak is coming to the carpet, Nick. For sure.
Well, Ace, I'll give you flowers. Well,
I do
sure.
think there's a real possibility of
For
that.
sure.
100%. He
I'll
wears
love it.
number
There's a real
14.
possibility of that happening.
He's East
I'll love it.
African. All the East Africans live in North London. Like, there's too
He
many
said
things
he loves
aligned.
Arsenal.
He
Like,
loves
yeah.
Arsenal. He just fits
No, he-
our DNA. So that's.
But
the
you know
difference.
that means
I mean,
he
in
won't
terms
come,
of
right?
like play style, he fits the
Ah,
DNA.
Lee, don't do this. Don't do this.
I'm
Exactly what we
sorry. I'm
need.
sorry. I'm telling you the truth.
Wait.
No, we
Okay.
need
There are
him.
some
We need him.
concerns with his injury track record, but
Question.
he's going to be expensive too.
Question for both you guys. Give me 3 positions in priority level that we need for the next, either if it's coming in winter or summer. Just 3 positions in priority level.
I already
What's
know.
the most important? Chris, go ahead first.
Most important? That's tough. I would say upgrading our center forward. That's probably number 1. Yeah. Number 2 for me would be that left 8 position. Obviously, we got Marino, but I mean, it doesn't look like Arteta plans on starting him. So I think we need another creative midfielder on that left side, like Odegaard.
Yep.
Obviously, we have Waneri, but like I wanted Bruno Guimaraes so badly for that left 8 position. Someone who can carry the ball, someone who has
Edu's gone. No more Brazilians. It's done.
no, right?
That's done.
Someone who has like a good range of passing,
Mm.
high volume passer. Like we need a creative midfielder on that left side for sure, just for balance, and just to make sure we're not so right-sided so biased on the right side. And the third, I think we need competition for our wingers. Like we got Sterling on loan. Like, he doesn't even play. Like that's
Why doesn't
crazy.
he play?
Because he's not good.
Oh, because
Yeah,
he's another
fire
guy
is
that
not
doesn't
good
score
enough.
goals. man.
Don't disrespect a legend like that, man. Don't disrespect a legend
Lee,
like
if
that.
he was good, he'd still be a City.
It's
How about that?
crazy.
That's not true. That's not necessarily true. People move on.
No,
Yeah.
but this is disgusting from Sterling because there's a certain winger on our team who's going through, he's not really performing. And I'm a big fan of his. Martinelli, I love that guy. And he's not performing. And this is the time Sterling could have stepped up and he's being below average. So
Yeah.
This is what you need. Yeah, like
He
Trossard's
doesn't
not
really
doing
get
that at number
opportunities
2.
either.
Trossard needs to
fair.
go in January, right? He needs to go, right?
Like,
Just sell him.
I mind
Right?
him in the bench.
Yeah.
I
mean,
love him
he's
on
a
the
good
bench.
Yeah.
I love him on the
He's a good sub option who can get you a goal when you need it. He's shown that, but
To be
for
fair,
me,
he's the
never
only
a
one that knows
starter.
how to shoot a ball, though. I'll be
He's a
honest.
great
Ola.
ball
In terms
striker.
of, the
Yeah.
only one, actually, from being honest.
but just the way he
You don't
plays.
have that many, yeah.
Just the way he
Yeah.
plays. For me, I'll just put myself in another Arsenal player's shoes. I would hate to play with Trossard because he's always trying to do something extra
Older.
spectacular, like spin somebody when he could just like lay the ball off 1 second earlier. He has to make
It's
it
his
extra.
beauty, though.
Mhm.
But Arif, what's your top 3 most important signings?
Striker, left wing, and back up to Odegaard. Simple. Very simple. Just an attacking player.
I think I'd agree. Lee,
For sure.
what do you
Very
think
simple.
Arsenal needs?
But damn, what y'all bum ass team.
I
Top 3 positions. I don't give a damn about Arsenal.
Hold on, Lee.
Segue
But
King, Segue King. MJ.
Hold on. Even with all this signings, with all these conversations we're just having, the nigga's gonna sign another center back next summer. He's gonna sign another guy that's gonna sit on the bench.
A center
He's
back who's
sign
gonna
another
play
full
right back.
again. Maybe another keeper.
We
You know
low-key need
Arteta
some
and keepers,
cover
bro.
back there though, because like Zinchenko's probably gonna go.
Kiwior.
Tomiyasu, like he's a great squad player, but he just cannot stay healthy. I feel bad. Tomiyasu, he's a good option, but we need another backup. Ben White,
That midfield is there. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good on defenders.
We have Thomas
Players
Partey
are
for
dropping like flies.
fullback, so no worries
He
there.
signed Cure for 40 million. Okay, I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
But
so Lee, speaking of our bum ass team, why don't we talk about your bum ass team who drew 2-2?
Ace, I'm
Who
so
drew
surprised.
2-2 to Crystal Palace. Red card to
Yeah.
Rico. Didn't deserve it, but Lee, thoughts
Yeah,
on
it's
the game?
okay. Ace, I'm so surprised you brought up. I'm so surprised you knew what happened in today's Arsenal game because usually Arsenal fans are watching City games. So, let me
Didn't land. Ugh.
let me
That's
Had to get
bad.
that in. Had to get that in, huh? I see you looking down at the notes.
You guys are You guys are always hate watching. I'm surprised you even knew what happened in Arsenal's game today. But I mean, it was an okay game. It was a hard watch. Wallahi, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't lie to us, man.
Tough one.
No, it was a hard watch. It was a hard watch. I will say though, I'm scared because my prophecy is true. My prophecy, what I said was true, and I told
Last
Chris
Dance.
too. And I told this to Chris as well. No KDB, no party. Clearly, and the stats show it. He started 6 games. We've won 5, tied 1. He hasn't started 9 games. We lost 5, tied 3, and won 2, or something crazy like that. Conceded way more goals. And then, of course, Mo's not here today, but Ruben Diaz with the showing of his life last game. I couldn't even believe that performance, but it honestly made me sad because, bro, he finished with 6 blocks. I think he saved 3 goals himself.
Is that Wemby?
It's crazy.
No. Yeah.
Real,
I got too much RAM, wallahi. No. Shout out to you, Lee, wallahi. Because remember we talk about Virgil van Dijk having a different partner and never seemed to have that one. Ruben Diaz, Loki, has never had that one.
He's never had it. He had healthy Stones his first year.
Which is
and then he had injured Laporte. Y'all know how I feel about Laporte.
No.
Did it ever work before?
It's switched up every week
He plays with somebody different. Every week he plays with somebody different.
Akanji,
Be honest.
Gavadio, like
You just don't like Laporte, but Laporte would be great in City right now.
No, Laporte at that point in City, like post ACL, Laporte it was over. It was finito.
Yeah.
Like it was over. Like he has his passing ability was still there. He's still the best, in my opinion, the best center back. Like playing center back, even better than Stone in my opinion in terms of passing range. But after the ACL tear, it was over. But Ruben Diaz, bro, he was babysitting kids. Did y'all see that back line? It is
bad.
Bro, it is horrendous back there. It's horrendous. Gvardiol, there's a reason he has not played center back for City. There's a reason. Pep tried it out like 2-3 times in the beginning when he got here. He said this ain't working. He put him to left back. He became, y'all know how I feel about that position. Not real. It doesn't exist. But he's thrived over there. There's less pressure. There's less instructions. There's less everything. Less thinking over at left back for him. He played center back out of necessity last game because there was just y'all seen that. Did y'all look at our bench? Just who was on our bench?
Let me take a look.
You know when you Google when you Google like when you go on Google
Scott Carson,
look at, like lineups,
Simpson, Pussy, Wilson, Esperand, Wright, O'Reilly,
bro. People don't have. There's like 6 of them that don't have a picture. They don't even have a picture on there.
We're giving way too much airtime to the guy who played well when there's a whole lot of underperformers in City right now.
Let me talk.
I know it's been brought up for like the last 6-7 weeks. I don't care.
Yeah.
There's a couple ones. No, the first one, the one who got the red card. Be honest. I don't care if he scored. Wallah, I don't care if he scored.
Great finish though.
Lee, did I tell you this 1-on-1? I don't remember. Yo, he's such a Hector Bellerin region, so I'll be honest.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll be honest, man. Yeah, same shit, fam. Well, you know
what's sad? You know what's sad?
I got excited as a kid, Hector Bellerin. Very excited. We all
it's
got
too early. It's too early.
He had that one really good season.
Too early. It's too early.
2 seasons I remember Hector Bellerin.
And mind you, he's playing out of position. Still playing out of position. Because Pep doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have a choice. Yeah, we have a terrorist at right back.
Oh, man.
No, but that's the problem. Because I'll be honest, the whole rotation thing, it's every week is something new. You guys played well on the weekday. You guys played excellent. And he mixed up the whole thing outside of like Ortega.
Injuries.
Oh, man. Like they gotta play through it. If your team's in the crisis, you gotta have to suffer a little bit, bro.
They are suffering. They tied 2-2 to Crystal Palace. They are suffering.
I'm saying like Pep's gotta make them suffer more. Like,
what annoyed me the most?
The best players have to play through injuries, bro.
You know what annoyed me the most is like that second goal, Rico's goal, like the lead up to that Rico's goal. Like De Bruyne started the action, but like no one else on our team could start that. First of all, Gundo is finished, man. He is so tired.
Yep.
He is so tired. Like
he wasn't supposed to be here doing this, man.
Bro, he's so slow.
He wanted to play 30 minutes off the bench.
Mateus Nunes had that cross, the assist. That's how you know like goals and assists. That's how you know goals and assists don't matter. It was a great ball to Haaland, and Haaland scored a header, which is crazy. But he played terrible. He's not a winger. He cannot take his player on. He just can't. Like he physically can't. Like it's almost worse than Grealish, because at least when Grealish is out there, like there's a ball retention. Like he stalls like he makes the defense back there uncomfortable. But damn, bro, Nunes has no clue what to do. He's either sprinting, he's sprinting back. He's either going or he's chasing. He's going or chasing. Going or chasing.
He's still somewhat new to the system. Like he didn't play as much last season. Like he's still
but you know what? You know what old signings, AMJ, you know what old signings had? They had the grace of us still winning. They had the grace of time because we were still winning. It didn't matter. Like they could take as much time as they wanted.
I have a question for you. I don't understand the Doku thing. I don't get it. I don't know why he's rotating him so much. He's
beefing him. I don't know.
Winger that's
I agree with you. And hustling and hustling hard and hustling. Don't even do that, because Ake and Kanji play any chance they can get. But
light skinned brothers. Yeah.
But
the comments cooked on Ake. Yeah, they did it. They were not happy about it.
You know what it is? I misspoke. I will apologize for Ake. He does care. Ake does care. He can't help it though. Like he physically can't help it.
Yeah.
But,
okay, Lee. Question for you.
Yeah.
There are so many players in Manchester City who play out of their natural position. By natural position, I mean what they've generally played. Nunes, he's on the wing. Grealish, he's on the wing. Bernardo, he could kind of play both, but for me, I don't see him looking really comfortable in either as of recent, right?
At this stage, you want him to be in the most comfortable position.
Rico was a winger in the academy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Gavardio was a center.
He's a fullback.
Gavardio, he's playing left back now. Do you think the solution is in front of Pep's face? Like, is he ignoring it? Like, is there any criticism that you could levy towards him? None?
None? Because I mean, I already said it last week. His selection has been weird, but I think he's trying to I think he's literally trying stuff. And mind you, why not try stuff if you're Pep? Because you understand your team better than most. A Prem team has yet to prove against you that they can win the Prem or run away with the Prem. So why not experiment? Why not try stuff? And that's what he's been doing every week. He clearly still feels that gap between us and Liverpool is something that's surmountable. He doesn't feel like it's not something that's he's not in emergency mode. He's not in panic mode. So for him to feel that way still says a lot more about the Prem than it does City, in my opinion. That's how I'm interpreting it.
I hear that.
Interesting.
Because mind you, we have one win since October 26th, and the mighty Arsenal is 2 points ahead of us. So what we really doing?
Don't you see? Chris, I got the. Why you guys always do this, bro? I literally got mad at you guys on Discord about it. Every time you want to use
I'm just saying,
argument, you have to bring up Arsenal. Focus on your team a lot. Focus on your team. Focus on your achievements and goals, bro.
Keep climbing up the table, little bro.
I'm just saying. So clearly, Pep is not concerned.
Put your faith in God.
Clearly, Pep is willing to sacrifice results in order to figure it out more than how he really cares or feels about what the point gap is, whatever the point gap is, 8, 9, whatever it is. So
I was kind of hoping point gap wouldn't have been brought up today, bro. We really could have been 4 points behind Liverpool today, but
that guy. Speaking of Liverpool, I want to talk about Manchester United. Through you for a loop.
Oh, bro. We low-key should have started here.
But Amorim ball is here, and it doesn't look good. And I don't think it's because of him. I think these players are so technically efficient. Most of that players at United just don't look up to par. Whether it's physicality or fitness or actual technique, I see them lacking in so many areas. And I know Amorim's looking at the squad now like, there's no way you guys spent all this money for this. Right?
So I beg like me now. He looked so healthy before he came.
He looked so Moncler, Hoodrich.
2 weeks or 3.
He was serious. I might have seen a young gray hair, but Chris, I want to throw it to you first. What do you think of United so far and their prospects for this?
I mean, I think they'll improve a little bit. I don't know how it can really get much worse after the mess Ten Hag left them, and their who's their sporting director just left?
Dan Ashburn. Yep.
Dan Ashburn
left. I did not notice.
I think he got sacked
today.
How long has he been?
I'd say sacked.
How long has he been there?
Maybe
6 months.
6 months.
5 months.
Like 6 months. Yeah, somewhere with 6.
He got Sancho for free and left. Real one. He let Sancho go for free and left.
5.
they need to just blow the whole thing up. Uh, Look at their squad. Like
The whole thing.
the recruitment has been so poor for so many years, and now it's all coming to a head. And Amarim's alluded to this in his press conferences. If you like read between the lines, what he's saying, he's like, "I know what these players can do, and I know what they can't do, and we're gonna adjust accordingly." Basically, he's saying a lot of these players aren't good enough, and he's just gonna have to make do for the rest of the season. Hopefully, get support in windows in January and summer, but I think it's really bleak at United. That team is just not good enough
No, but
from
the
on an
question's been
individual
sorry.
basis.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead. But the question's been asked. Like everyone kept saying, I see it like Sky Sports, whatever pops up on my YouTube page. They're like, can we judge Ruben Amorim on his first season? You can't. You can't. It's not fair. They already started off on a horrible note.
Of course not.
We can't. We have to be fair to him. I don't think the criticism should ever
Nigga, I
be brought
can't,
up
nigga,
in
I
terms of
can't.
Ruben. No, but
Like,
That's
no,
unfair.
right now, it's
they bought
extremely.
Xerxes. Like what?
No,
Why
in
would you
terms
buy
of-
Xerxes?
I like
was
Xerxes. I ain't gonna lie. I actually like him, but I hear it. You know, for me, he needs
In the
time.
league,
But
like
oh,
if
don't
the
get me
league worked
started.
anywhere,
Don't get me started, bro.
No, like out of this
Yeah.
out of this United squad, who, like, name me the players. Who would you take at your club? Who?
Bruno.
Casemiro.
Bruno Fernandes.
How
man.
how
Bruno Fernandes.
how many
easily.
players? How many
Oh,
players
man,
would you
I started
take?
over Odegaard, if I'm
No,
being
listen,
honest.
listen. Let's listen to the question. How many
Real
players
one.
would you take in your squad? If the
How
answer
many
is
players?
under 5, there's a big problem.
That's a good point, Ace.
It's definitely under 5.
Definitely
It's
under
100%
under
5.
5. Yeah,
The thing is, we're just a big
100%
stand.
under
Our
5.
clubs are here and they're here. So
No,
like,
but
that's unfair.
you wouldn't take 5 players in your squad, and they have to face a starting lineup.
I mean,
with
one of the
these
guys
players.
who could barely play in Sancho is now starting for Chelsea. Just started against Tottenham, right? So
No, but do they have that much hidden talent that's some under the new man?
Ahmad,
I don't think
maybe.
so. No, but he's already blossomed. But is there that much? You think somebody can unlock Garnacho's brain so he knows what to do on the football pitch?
Yes,
No,
yes.
No.
He's still
no way.
Yes.
You
I
have
think
faith
Garnacho
in
You see, you brought up the worst name. If you brought
Oh.
up other people's name, like
You
Rashford, and things
forgot
like
this is
that,
Garnacho hive, nigga.
Yeah.
You forgot this is
Oh,
Garnacho
there's
hive.
no way.
I agree, Garnacho.
There's
No,
no
because
way.
yo,
I
people
think
give up for
Garnacho can get there.
Garnacho.
There's a player.
Roadrunner?
There's a player in Garnacho.
Roadrunner? Come on.
Brother, how
There's
many
a player in
coaches
there,
been
bro.
through?
Bro.
How many coaches that man been through, bro? Let him learn. Let him
No.
learn football,
Facts.
okay? This guy has worse influence.
Would you
in front
start
of
him at Arsenal?
freaking Rashford.
Would you start him
Yes.
Hell no.
I feel
Left
like it'd
wing.
be
Hell
great
no.
competition with Martinelli. 100%.
Great competition. Come on.
100%.
Come on.
They'd be fighting back and forth.
He would
Bro,
start. He
pushing
would
each other,
start. He
training.
would start.
Are you crazy, bro? For as
That's
much
a tough-
criticism as we give
Not even
Martinelli, he looks up more than Garnacho, and he looks
There's no
down.
chance in hell
See,
Garnacho's
things like that
starting
can be
on our team.
coached though. Ace. Like he has not been coached.
World
for a
Cup
very
winner,
long
you know.
time.
World Cup
Yeah.
winner, you know.
Stop. Okay,
He was not in the World Cup squad. He
Oh,
was
he
in the Copa America squad. He was not. He was not.
Copa America
Good try.
winner. Copa America winner.
Copa America winner.
I don't know. I think it looks bleak over there, man. I see maybe 3-4 good players: Mazraoui, Ahmad, like Bobby, Lenny Yoro. Other than that, I don't see much hope for them.
Who?
No, but there's
Lenny
cancers
Yoro.
there, Ace. There's cancers that need to be like
Yo.
handled with. You know, like I'll be honest, bro. I have to be very forward. Bro.
So
Rashford is a cancer. A lot. He's a
Okay.
cancer to his team, bro. I was actually a big Rashford supporter. He's a cancer, my nigga. Like now he's coming off the bench. He's coming off the bench, and he still
That
doesn't
shit he
want to
did
show
was
any
crazy.
ambition. He's one of the most senior players. How many seasons has he been in Man United? 9, 10 years?
I think he's
I
the
don't-
longest tenured player. At the
He
club.
should
My
be
thing-
wearing
my
armband
thing with
by now.
these-
He should be
my thing with
raised
these-
as one of the guys who's been
My-
one of
my-
United's greatest players, bro. 9,
My
10
thing with
years.
United, like the coach, every time they come in, they sign new players but the main core stays. The first manager to get rid of the
It's
core,
rotten. rotten.
The-
No, but
the
there's
first
some
manager to get rid of the
power
core,
there, though, for
Luke
sure.
Luke Shaw's still there, Bruno Fernandes still there, Rashford's still there. You have to clear house. You have to literally start over.
Okay, here's my question then. Chelsea, they got away with clearing house because of all like the drama, whatever. But it's not easy for a manager
Saudi.
to come, uproot, remove players
Ukraine.
who have been fan favorites. So with the media mess,
That's what Arteta
Amram's
did.
talked about it. He's like, every
Yeah.
day my life is training, game, media. Like he says something along the lines of that. So with the
Mhm.
media
Not
mess
used to it.
United is,
Yeah.
do you
All the
think
scrutiny.
Amram is even able to uproot that squad? Like, will they even let him?
Ace, let me tell you this.
I don't
Amram
think
ain't-
so. I don't
Yeah.
think so. Because if
Go
he
ahead.
says he doesn't want Bruno, they're gonna say no. You have to use him.
That's his. That's his dog. What do you
Let's
mean?
for example, like you don't have autonomy over there. United is a different beast. It's not Arsenal, Chelsea. Like the media is so much more crazy at that.
I hear that. Yeah.
It
It's
is hard. Yeah, it's hard to gut a squad and develop a team to becoming like just
You
decent,
need a
just
Billy. You need a
establishing
Billy.
like a baseline quality. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal, credit to them. That's like the one thing I'll give credit to, like Edu and Arteta. That was like 3 years just gutting that squad and getting them to a point where they're actually like, they're a really good team. We're underperforming, but they're still at a baseline a really good team. That's really hard to do. Like establishing a
to be
new
fair, Chris,
culture.
no, but like with Arsenal and United in terms of like salary contracts, United's contracts and all those were so much more different compared to us.
It's
We had guys who
so
are
yeah,
underpaid
it's
playing
tough.
for us. Like United just signed
Saka
players and give
is
them 300,000
underpaid.
right there on the money.
Yep.
You know,
They're
Mason
Everybody
Mount's on
knows.
like
so
300,
bad.
I think.
Bro, Sancho when he first signed for United,
him. I
he
have
was
a
the
position for him.
highest paid United player at 350,000 a week at the age of 21.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Rashford has been getting 400K for how long? Freaking, they struggled to get what's his name finally, Martial and the small guys like that. You know what I mean? So, but
Forgot
because there has
about
been
him,
so
yeah.
many like different plans, it's been back and forth. Yeah, but there's ways, man. There's always ways, bro. But
I don't know.
you start focus
they're
on
gonna
one,
be
go down the hill. Rashford out, work on everybody else after. Okay.
I think it's gonna be quite some time for them in this rough patch.
Yeah. Last topic quickly. Just want to touch on Liverpool very, very, very quickly. Does Salah have to do everything? Because if you look at the numbers, this guy has GRA 70% of that team's goals. 7-0. Which is why I believe
It's
Arsenal
2025 about to start.
No, good point. Good
That's
point.
like the only thing we're hanging on to. I
Come on,
feel
you
like.
know that. You know Mo Salah
But-
take a vacation second half of the season. You take a vacation.
But Arnie
be-
Slot, great coach. But you can't trick me, man. This is not sustainable. Hey, Salah doing this bro, Diaz had a great run in the beginning, and then after that, cooled off. It's been Salah the whole time.
Does it every year.
So I don't
No,
know.
But there's great players
nothing
that
new.
have done that. There's been great players that have done that. Thierry Henry, freaking Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. Like,
What did they do? What did they do?
carry a
What do you
team,
mean?
like in
No.
terms of goals and assists.
I was talking about Luis Diaz.
Haaland won treble. He had more than 70% of the goals. So I
But
mean, there's been talents have done that. So It's
He
very
not
doable.
he not those though. He not those guys.
100% those. He's definitely in that bracket. 100% that bracket now.
nah, I don't
He's
think so.
100%.
But my question to you guys is: do you think Liverpool can keep up this run of form? I know they drew to Newcastle and obviously 3-3 away at St. James Park. It's not an easy place to go. But do you think Liverpool can keep up this form, or think they'll cool off now?
I mean, they
they'll
kind of
pull
got lucky with that snowstorm too. It was a
Weather,
little nice
weather.
break, a little controversial. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like,
But
it's not that
tough
bad
away
from what
game
I
and
see.
having to go into a derby, like that would have been a tough game at Everton.
Exactly.
They would have lost for
But
sure.
now it's gonna be
Bro, they haven't beat
sandwiched
Everton in a
between
while.
It's gonna be a tough game still. They'll get it
Yeah.
at a weird time, I feel like.
Hmm.
So
We'll see, man.
we're all in agreement then. They're not gonna keep this up.
You
This
know
is 10
you know
races
why
over.
you know why you're on agreement?
Like,
You know
I
why you're
don't
on
know.
agreement? Because City's still here. That's why you're in agreement.
Don't do
No.
that.
That's why.
You're not
It's
even
just
that
natural for
comfortable.
them to slip up. So like they're gonna drop points at some point. Like they're
Yep,
dealing with
yep.
injuries now.
Yeah, we
Konate's out.
bro, we have the same convo
Running
every
it hurt.
day, man. Y'all not tired? Y'all not tired? Y'all, I
Schedule
know I'm
congestion
tired.
in the winter.
I mean, it's
tired.
December, Lee. December 8th today. So
Yeah,
The thing is,
26.
though,
You're on
I'm
the
coming in,
26.
brother.
Lee, if you and like if we both keep dropping points, they have so much room for error, and it's just gonna keep growing and growing and growing. If we keep
Yeah.
dropping points and they just on like a
We'll just
3-game
go
win streak,
undefeated
that
next year.
league's
We'll
gonna
just
be
go
crazy.
undefeated 2025. We'll just go undefeated.
Even still, like,
Easy.
they have so much room for error.
Easy.
No, they'll drop points.
Wait, Lee, do
Yeah,
you
but
like
you know-
chasing points or do you like being in the lead? What do you prefer?
I don't like because we've led before. I had one of these titles. I forget which one, but we were leading one of them in January. We were up by like 11 or 13 points. I remember I called the Prem the Bundesliga,
yes, I remember that. Bro.
and it came down to the last day when
Oh, that was 2021 Liverpool.
When
2022.
When Gundo
2022,
Gundo scored
Yeah.
final day? Yeah.
Yep,
I remember
yep,
Aston
yep.
Villa. Yeah.
KDB crazy assist. Come on, he's one of one, man. He
That's
one
the
of one.
villain. Yeah.
I think
But anywho,
I think leading in the Premier League is a trap. It's a
Bro,
trap
we-
because
Shit,
Only with City in the-
know that
only with
well.
City in the
That's
league.
weird.
only
Yeah,
when
hold on,
we here.
why is Why is Ace bringing it up?
I think Arsenal's still gonna win the Premier League, man. I have
Oh
hope.
my God.
I have hope, man.
Oh my
Mm.
Support my club, man.
No, Ace, what are you gonna? No. Let's
Bro,
target
we're
him,
an
Chris.
injury away from like being in the top 4
Well, lie,
race.
Nope.
brother. It's already a shitty.
Chris
start. One of
AMJ,
our worst
get this
starts
guy.
ever.
Get this guy. Chris
Yeah, I'm like,
AMJ,
I
get
have
this
faith.
guy.
I have faith.
Hold on, Ace,
We're gonna correct.
what happens if we finish 5th? What are you gonna do? Where are you at?
I don't
in
think it's
terms
gonna get
of
that
that?
bad.
I've already told you. I want a new manager.
It wouldn't be
Can't do
bad
that,
if we
man.
finish 5th. We can get a new manager like we want, but I don't think it'll get that bad.
Arteta in.
Can I just
And
say
there's
this last
rumors
thing?
that he's about to sign an extension too for another 2 years.
No way. There's no way.
You got that to look
Yeah,
forward
I'll
to.
tell you this. You know, Mandem, because this is the final thing. I know I keep bringing up Arsenal. I swear to God, wallahi. I'll say wallahi. I'm a children's life, on my family's life, my wife's, everybody. Wallahi, wallahi. I'm not gonna support Arsenal if we finish below bottom. Actually, fuck bottom 4. If we don't win shit, I'm not supporting Arsenal. I'm not waking up for any games. I'm not watching shit after this, bro. No. Arsene Wenger, we all got mad today. You guys are waste mans. You guys are all want to ignore that, whatever, right? Fair enough. You guys are okay. Mediocrity, you already know the vibes. But if this happens this season, I'm done. Okay, Sadiq tried doing a bet with me recently, and he actually called me out on Twitter. He's like, "Yo, you wanna bet cut your hair or you shave your beard for if Tottenham or
You want
Arsenal
your
win the
hair.
league?"
You want your hair.
I said, "Why I'm gonna put my happiness on this waste man? What the flip? Why I'm gonna put my happiness on Mikel
On the
Arteta?
line.
How can I trust this man? Do I have trust? I don't have no trust with this man. Flip?
Listen,
Nah, bro.
I
I don't know, bro.
no. First of all, I just want to say thank you to Chris, and I want to end off the pod with this quote
Love you, Chris.
to both of
Love
you,
you, Chris,
Arsenal fans.
No
Lee,
problem. Appreciate y'all.
the league doesn't start
man.
until